Hey guys, Jungle Fix back to show you the technique with the double boot bands that I told you in the last video. So if you want to use double boot bands, they're very good for keeping the longevity and elasticity of the boot band itself. So that way, instead of one working against your ankle for all time, it's two. And also, if you cover the metal, like I'll show you in a second, really helps not cut up your socks, not cut up your pants potentially, or cut yourself up. Because, some people, unfortunately, don't have very thick skin these days. So, basically, what you'll do is you'll take boot bands roughly the same length of each other, and you will put one over the other, just like this. Basically, just make a plus sign with them, right? And you will take one, fold it over the other, then you'll take the other, basically fold it the opposite way. Then bring them back around and connect. Kind of like you would on a typical, one boot band. Might be a little tricky for a second. Yeah, so basically just get it looking like that. Then what you'll do is you'll get some tape. Maybe 2 inches long at most, but only about a ½ inch wide. Duct tape works okay. Recruit tape works even better if you can get your hands on some of it. I had a pair of boot bands that had recruit tape on it for the entire 4 years I was in, and I used those boot bands all the time. I used them day one, and I used them on my very last day even. So, piece of tape should look about this big. Yeah, maybe 2 inches at most, only about a ½ inch wide. And you'll take your tape over the middle of it, just like that. Cover all the middle bits. It's a little easier with two people, but if you're by yourself, it's no big deal. You'll just have to grin and bear it, basically. Yeah, really make sure that tape sticks to itself too. Might seem like a little bit of a pain, but trust me, it's really worth it if you're going on like long hikes or marches or anything like that. Alright, so put over the metal bits like that. If you got a little bit of metal on the end showing right there, not a big deal. Mostly trying to cover those hooks. Then what you'll do, take a lighter, and you want to melt the adhesive into itself. So don't burn your boot band or the actual tape. Just get it just close enough to where you're really heating that stuff up. Try not to burn yourself either. Yeah, and then squish it into itself so it really gets in there. Alright, and that is how you make double boot band. Then you just fit it over your boot like this, bring it up to your ankle. Obviously, I already have one in there, as you can see, but yeah, you treat it just like a normal boot band. Suck it on up in there, and boom, makes it nice and tight. No one's going to complain. Your drill instructor's not going to kick your ass over it. Alright, this is Jungle Fix. Have a good one, guys.